So now we have the man with the sword that comes to the ring, and fire just blows out of all the turnbuckles except the one he's standing on.
Her
And
name is
then
Angela.
it was what?
Her name is Angela.
Oh, Angela McIntyre?
Yes, the sword.
Oh, is that really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Also, so they're
It's not.
married, Angela
It's
McIntyre.
it's not just a sword. Angela, you're talking about.
I don't know how many times I'm going to complain about the sword.
Uh,
Today's the last. No, it's not. It's fucking not. Never mind. Anyway, Gunther comes out, and once again, Kaiser, Ludwig Kaiser, well, how the fuck does he grab? How does he grab his coat like that perfectly?
he just doesn't. I mean, it would be different if it was a short-tailed coat, so
Yeah,
it
but
helps that it's
still,
a long-tailed coat. But dude, man, it's flawless.
it's
He does it
beautiful.
every time. Every time that they come down, you're gonna pay attention to it.
That alone earned this match an extra toilet paper roll for me. I'm just always amazed when I see that. And I don't know
Yeah,
if it'll ever change.
until they're not together.
Yeah.
No, because someone's got to. Someone. Otherwise, his coat's gonna fly into the crowd.
Well, he's going to make sure he's standing in the middle of the walkway there, of the ramp. I don't know what to say about this match. Drew McIntyre looks like a main event fucking star, doesn't he? And he was, and I guess he is. And then we have Gunther here, who's just fucking like I don't know if he elevates it, but there's only so many people he can wrestle with to elevate it. Because there was not a whole lot. I mean, it was what you expect, and it's like I think the only issue is that Gunther met somebody that's his match. I think there's not a whole lot of difference between Gunther and Drew McIntyre,
True,
really.
true. And
They're
we felt that way when it was him against Sheamus,
yeah,
and then they had a triple threat match with all three of them,
and it wasn't as
and
good,
now we're back to right, and now we're back to just Gunther and Drew,
and it wasn't as good.
and it was on the same level maybe because it was just a very this went very expectedly. It was what I thought it was going to be. Nothing too nothing that really elevated from what we've seen before. I mean, that's really that's all I gotta say.
I ain't got much to say either. I mean, you're expecting the physicality between the two, and it was there. Um, I mean, I don't know how much. I mean, what's the story here, really?
Not much. There's that. I mean, Drew comes back after being gone since being beat by Gunther at WrestleMania. And that's about it. They try to give they try to put like you said Gunther in a match where he was kind of like against someone because it felt that way. Like it felt when Drew came back, it felt like okay, this will be really good, but they didn't build it up more than what it already was.
I mean, they had
You
some
know,
history, so they kind of relied on
right?
that.
Yeah, but they didn't really bring back much. Like I don't know. I don't,
That's literally how I feel about this match.
Drew's missing it for me.
There is something there that's missing. You're right, but
And I feel like that's where I feel like a heel McIntyre, I think, is what needs to happen.
mm,
Because I like him better as a heel.
it's been a while.
It's been a while. Oh, I don't want to get copyrighted. Sorry.
That's if you hit the tone just right. If you hit the note just right.
I was just singing that song yesterday. But
Yeah, because you got
well,
copyrighted on "Baby Got Back" singing that.
it's been since he was with Dolph Ziggler.
Wow,
And then
that was during COVID.
they split up, and it was during Extreme Rules where Drew had to pick a stipulation and he didn't pick one. Or no, what was it?
I think that was the match I was going for. Zig,
Oh,
um, Ziggler. Fucking Raiders GM. His name is Ziegler. So now I want to say Ziegler. Yeah, whatever. I mean, here's the thing, dude. It's like this was like not just a.
oh,
It
that's
was
right. Sorry, it was an uneven rules match. Ziggler could use weapons and everything, but Drew couldn't.
there you go.
That's what the yeah. But anyway, that was the last time. I mean, that was when Drew had just turned back face.
Yeah.
So it's been about almost 4 years.
I mean, to me, like it's really difficult when I see the sword. I just I don't know. I don't know. I probably have a bunch of double standards that I don't even
But
consciously
you're
realize.
but you're a big He-Man fan,
I am, but He-Man doesn't is not like
and
you're
he,
not
he
trying
has
to
a
be.
sword, right?
Yeah, but he uses it. Granted, he never stabbed anybody with the sword. He just uses the sword to deflect things.
Did you
That'd be
ever
fucking
cut?
funny if Drew
Did you ever
McIntyre
cut
was
a
in the
rope?
middle of the ring deflecting fucking pyro at Yeah, shit. Um but I don't know what to say about this. I really don't. Um I'm a big fan of the hard hitting business, of the chops. I'm yeah, they're really kicking each other's ass here and power bombs.
Yeah,
What was
yeah,
weird to me is having Drew McIntyre manhandle. I mean, he was just Gunther was manhandled the whole time. Like Drew would just fucking flip him, belly to belly. Uh, I mean, he'll just throw him. He just threw Gunther around, and it's just so weird for me to see Gunther thrown around because Gunther's generally the one doing throwing around. And now it's supposed to. I mean, they were more even, but it just shows that Gunther can't elevate everybody. I don't know what it is with Drew fucking McIntyre.
yeah.
I don't know what it is,
I
and
don't I don't have any interest in him anymore.
it's not like I'm not rooting for him. You know, like like I want Drew McIntyre to work out. He's the main event. He's good. He's a main event star. But there's something like I don't think he's connecting with the crowd. Like I think a lot of these main event guys. I mean, if we all knew what it was, it would be easy for everybody to get over. You know. Um,
Right.
and Drew is just he's like so close. But this match was like what you expected, and I don't know. Maybe can't always get unexpected. That'd be tough because then all of our predictions would be wrong. Um,
Well, you
but
must be on it like unexpected all the time.
no, I mean no. It's I kind of had a feeling Cody was gonna win, but anyway, to this match, just stick to this match. I don't know, man. I'll put it right in the middle once again,
Yeah,
which
again, yeah, nothing special.
which was in the middle of middle of SummerSlam was literally the middle. It was trying for me to watch it. Um, Starting with the Shayna match, or starting even the Rumble. The Rumble was exciting because of LA Knight, but then you had Shayna and Ronda. Then you had this match. Then you had Seth and Finn, and then you had the Raw Women's Championship match. I mean, all those were kind of like, oof. And I was also anticipating the main event. So, I mean,
Right. Yeah. But who wasn't?
yeah, absolutely. But that was beautiful. I mean, how many main events have we seen that's just like the whole pay per view? Like, hmm, you know?
A lot.
Yeah. I mean, but it's just a lot of content, bro. It's just really what it boils down to. It's a lot of content, and it's increasingly probably harder for wrestlers to stand out. You know, I mean, Drew
Yeah.
McIntyre is, despite this being like a three toilet paper roll match for me, Drew McIntyre is still like he's kind of like that top echelon of a wrestler. You know, it's just there's something missing, and the sword really just fucking. Whew, that sword really kills me, bro. Um, so I don't know, three toilet paper rolls. I don't remember much to say. These are two men. Let me be clear. These are two fucking men that were in the ring, fucking slapping the shit out of each other, smacking the shit out of each other, and throwing each other around the ring. And I, for a second, didn't think that Gunther was strong enough to actually power bomb Drew McIntyre, and he did.
His Gunther's power bombs are weak anyway, though. I do have to say that I do not like his. I don't like his power bombs anymore.
But let
I
me
like
say
them
this:
better. Yeah, go ahead.
Gunther, for me, is still like if he's in a match, I'm watching.
Oh yeah, he's one of the best in the business right now.
Yeah, and deservedly so. And and
But his
and
power bombs I don't like.
well, a lot of times you're like he's a little too small to be. How's this gonna work? But it's like Kevin Nash did that jackknife powerbomb,
Right.
and anyone that was like over, I don't know, 6'2" maybe,
Right.
anyone that
Yeah.
was a little bigger, like he couldn't, he couldn't do it either. You know. Granted, he was trying to power slam the giant and shit, and these guys are a lot bigger. But Gunther is in that place where he's working with bigger guys. So
Right.
I don't think power bombs are the easiest. But Drew McIntyre, I don't think he's ever done a shitty power bomb. I like obviously I haven't watched all his matches, but anything of the pay per view or whatever uh, premium live event. I mean, he's
I just don't. My thing about it is I don't see the power bomb being a finisher
yeah,
for for Gunther because it just does not have the impact. Same thing with Rhea Ripley's finisher,
yeah,
the Riptide. The Riptide. It just does not have that oomph into it when it
yeah.
lands to really knock for me to knock someone out for more than 3 seconds.
And
Like it
what
just
is
doesn't it just doesn't have that oomph. Now you give me a freaking Gunther lariat,
yeah,
that freaking thing just knocks people's heads off. That's something
yeah,
I see as more, and so and you're seeing that a little bit more often with Gunther now. Is he's getting a finisher that's consisted of a chain of moves. You're getting the big boot, and then he picks him up real quick, and then he slams him, and then he just picks him up and lariats him, and then that's it. It's like a 3 move finisher that just completely nullifies any comeback that you're gonna try and do. It just like you have a Cody comeback, and Gunther just hits you with this 3-piece move, and you're gone from 99 power all the way down to 0 in a matter of 10 seconds.
yeah.
Like
Well,
that's the time where Gunther just is like, I've had enough. It's over, and I'm saying it's over right now, like that. I mean, when he does a power bomb like that, and just it needs to be surrounded by a momentum of power moves.
Yeah, it's like
And then
having
I'm
a
like,
signature move and then doing the signature move followed by. I mean, that's a lot of times you
right,
see that in main events, but
right.
and with heavyweights.
But instead of like waiting, like because I know you like it when
Yep,
people like they'll hit them with a move. You want that sell,
yep.
but there's times where there isn't that sell, and as long as the other guy is like the way that Gunther's been doing it, like the big boot, and you're not letting him sell. You're picking him right back up, and then you're going right into a power bomb, and you pick them back up, and then you just smash their head off with a lariat,
Oh,
and
bro,
then you
there's
go
a big
for that.
difference. There's a big
Right.
difference between trying to finish the match and somebody just, it's like if you get kicked in the face, either you're gonna get knocked the fuck out or you're gonna be down for a little bit. All right, but if you're doing this, you kick somebody in the face and you pick them up and go straight for a power bomb to finish it. That is totally different than somebody getting kicked in the face and then picking them up and just continuing to doing more moves. A move, a move, a move. It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like it would make sense for him to do a lariat, pick somebody up for a power bomb, because I mean they're already fucked up, you know, but they're not knocked out. You know what I mean? If you get kicked in the face, you
Mhm.
can get knocked the fuck out.
Right. Okay. So, do you have the Peacock up on you?
It's in my lap. Yes.
Okay. Can you go to a timestamp for me?
Oh yeah. All right. Let's go.
Yeah. Just it's like
No,
a
no.
little. Okay.
Prove me wrong, baby. Give it to me.
Um. Well, no, I don't know if I'm really proving you wrong. I guess I'm proving, um,
That it works sometimes.
for me, or at least with this instance.
Sure.
Um. Let's go to 157.30. Or no, let's make it 20. 157.20.
157. Okay. Okay.
All right, so we got
So
Drew and Gunther on the top rope.
he's trying to do a power bomb, but Gunther is reversing there in the top rope or second rope.
Okay. So
And so he's
are you
punching him.
are you playing it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So they're slapping each other here. So
Okay.
Gunther's slapping him in the chest. He's slapping him in the face, hitting him in the back. Now Drew McIntyre's in the third rope. Gunther's still in the second. Gunther pushes him, gets on the balls. Boom, does the splash. Picks him right back up. Is that what you say? In the lariat, boom, 1, 2. Picks him right back up for a power bomb. Yeah, man, that's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with that at all.
No, but but he's done it where. All right. So looking at it now, that power bomb was way better than
You
some of
remember?
his recent ones
Ah,
because his some of his power bombs, it's just he just doesn't get them up high enough.
yeah,
So when he brings them down, there's not that big of an impact. And I
yeah,
compare that to Rhea Ripley's Riptide because she doesn't get even the small girls. She
yeah,
doesn't get them up high in the air when she slams them down, so there's not that force.
yeah,
But you give it like if that was like just one of his normal power bombs.
yeah,
Well, if that's at the tail end of a combo like that, like he just did,
yeah.
then that's just I mean that's just him just like
He's just,
all right, it's over with, and I'm telling you that it's over with. Like
yeah, I mean, this is not like none of this. I mean, this is like, it's like a finisher. It's like 1, 2, 3, boom.
it's just like you're done.
He he handled the fuck out of Drew McIntyre. It's like,
Like I've had enough. You're annoying me now,
yep.
and that's it. Like this is over with, and he just like lockdown mode, and
It,
that
yeah.
a great finish.
It's like but it's all one finisher, really.
Right, right.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's fucking dope,
And,
actually.
yeah, that was a really good finish.
I do not have a problem with that whatsoever.
And then Drew just walked away, just completely defeated because he just got his ass handed to him
Yeah, and it,
in the last 20 seconds.
he got manhandled in that one.
Yeah,
It was just boom, 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 done. It's like shit. No, dude, there's like for me, it's like remember how many kicks we used to count with Usos?
yeah,
Yeah, and people would just get up from that, or they'll just pick them up, and they're not doing anything else. It's just like, okay, well, let's throw you against the ropes now. Let's do this. Let's do this, and it doesn't make any sense to me, because that means their kicks like are not worth anything. They don't have any weight. It's like those kicks are
right.
like the fakest punch. You know, but sometimes these people go so fast they don't let anyone actually sell. But the Gunther shit was boom, boom, boom. Like fuck you, we're done. That was like a complete manhandling, and that's not what happens with these people. But I thought that was a great finish actually. Watching it, I thought that was a
Yeah,
great
I
fucking
really
finish.
actually just took like, cause I noticed that earlier. It was just quick,
Yeah,
and
that wasn't a
and
super
then
long
when
match either.
you mentioned his, no, it wasn't. It was just like it was like a statement match.
Yeah.
Like Gunther's at the top. You don't believe us? We'll show you. And boom, like now Drew McIntyre is just swiped aside by Gunther. Now you can stop wanting Drew versus Gunther, and now we can move on.
No, man, Gunther, even there in the finish, it's like, yeah, he's a force to be reckoned with, man.
Yeah,
But the match was kind of meh. I don't know, man. Like I'm losing steam with SummerSlam already.
well,
Because I mean the Seth Rollins match after this, oh, the women's match after this, okay. I'm just waiting for all those to end. Do you know what I mean?
yes,
So
totes.
totes. Okay. Well, where you at with the toilet paper rolls?
Um,
It's hard to go
yeah,
higher than
three,
three.
three. Yeah,
It's
no,
hard to
I'm
go
sticking
higher.
with three. I'm sticking with three.
Yeah. This was another one of these like hard hitting matches where here's the thing. Um, I'm afraid every time I say here's the thing because it just keeps going. Because they just keep going. But Gunther is a man and Drew McIntyre is a fucking man. Okay? Let's just get
That's
that out now.
I believe
Well,
that I believe that's true. Yes.
however, and I don't mean like what their sexual organs are. I'm talking about these motherfuckers hit each other. They look at both of their chests are fucking red and purple. All right. Um, there's some hard hitting shit in there. Clotheslines, power bombs, and that's what it's supposed to look like when you have two fucking heavyweights going at it. And the match before this, you get Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, and they're hitting each other too. So that was kind of
Mhm.
it was a breath of fresh air in a sense to see that, you know. Um,
Right.
I mean, of course, I don't want wrestlers to get injured, but just watching them punch each other, and then you go right back to wrestling afterwards, or smacking each other and going back to wrestling with the women's or with Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. I mean, it's hard. It's hard. It's really hard to. I mean, I can't go any more than three. Just it was still kind of like I didn't really care about it. It was maybe just because I didn't care about the story.
Yeah, that's fair.
I always go back to that. If it's not sincere, then it's the story. If it's not the story, then I don't know what the fuck it is. You know? And when I don't know what it is, all I can tell you is what it felt like. It felt like 3 toilet paper rolls.
Oh, there you go.
That's it. Well, I'm Max Jaw.
Six
This
six
is
out of 10.
Mr. Big D. 6 out of 10. Love you. Bye.